Meaning of nation. The word nation was used since the 13th century. It is derived from the Latin nasci, meaning to be born. In the form of natio, it means group of people united by birth. Therefore, nation means or refers to a group of people of common race or descent. This narrow meaning is not accepted. In the broader sense, the term refers to people bound together by some common sentiment. Thus, nation refers to people living in a defined territory, having common history, aspirations, culture that foster unity among different nationalities. Or the nation consists of members who are linked by sentiments of solidarity and self-conscious identity based on several bonds like history, territory, culture, race. Thus, a nation grows on a wider base. Meaning of nationality. Nationality refers to a set of people inspired by a feeling of unity based on common race, language, religion, culture, political aspirations, and historical development. It is based on birth. Thus, nationality grows from a narrow base. Meaning of nationalism. The term nationalism was first used in print in 1789 by anti-Jacobin French priest Augustin Barrumil. From the mid-19th century, nationalism became a political movement which swept across Europe. Nationalism is a sentiment, an attitude of mind that grows among people who share common traditions and aspirations. This prepared the people to work for a common political destiny. This bond and oneness resulted in a nation, a state. Prior to the French Revolution, people's identity was based on kingdoms ruled by a dynasty. But the idea of nationalism, born during the French Revolution, was in the name of the people of the French nation. Nationalism helped to shape and reshape history, leading to nation building in many parts of the world. Thus, nationalism became a mass movement in the 19th century, leading to the unification of Italians, the Czechs, the Germans, and others, which took place on the basis of national flag, national days, and national anthem. In due course, the tenor of nationalism changed, that is, patriotic feelings were aroused by past national glories and military victories rather than political liberty or democracy. This led to nations claiming supremacy over other nations, leading to imperialism, where every European nation had few colonies in Asia or Africa. This led to rivalry among European nations, which manifested into a world war in 1914. The First World War, instead of resolving the rivalry, created bitterness. The humiliation of defeat led to the establishment of fascist governments in Germany and Italy. They came to power on the promise that they will restore national pride. They annexed and expanded their control, leading to the establishment of an empire. Colonization led not only to the establishment of political control and economic dominance, but also to the spread of Western ideas like liberty, justice, equality, nationalism. The colonies demanded liberty, equality from their masters. So after 1945, there was nationalistic uprising in Asian and African countries which gave rise to independent states free from imperialist control. Meaning of self-determination. The victory of the Allies in World War I was regarded as a victory for nationalism and democracy. President Woodrow Wilson of United States became a champion of the principle of self-determination put forward in 1918 while explaining his 14 points. Self-determination means that each nation has the right to be independent and to choose a suitable form of government for preservation and promotion of their distinct culture and peculiar way of living. Lenin too conceived the principle of self-determination of the proletariat. The destruction of autocratic empires like Austria, Germany, Russia, Turkey led to the creation of nation states. The peace treaties redrew boundaries of European states. After the Second World War, the United Nations upheld the principle of self-determination through various international conferences and documents. Asia, Africa, and Latin America won independence from colonial rule on the basis of self-determination. During their independent struggle, unity prevailed, but fissures developed during nation building process. If the developing countries are unable to contain the economic disparities and prevent exploitation from neo-colonial powers, the attempt at nation building will remain elusive. Thus, Western style of nationalism spread, but new forms of nationalism was created.